Welcome to the implementation section of our Microsoft 365 Admin Agent built on the Model Context Protocol framework. Let me show you exactly what we are going to build together, and then I'll walk you through the implementation steps. Here we have our completed system running locally on localhost. You can see our clean, intuitive interface. This is the Streamlit front end we designed to make complex Microsoft 365 administration as simple as having a conversation. At the top, we have our configuration section showing the function app URL connection to our Azure backend. Notice how clean this is. No complex setup screens or technical configuration that would intimidate administrators. On the left side, you'll see our query examples that help users understand the natural language capabilities.
We have options for announcement service announcements, health service health reports, issue service issues, license details, usage reports, team service messages, and user license information.
These represent the various Microsoft 365 services we can access through our unified interface. Now, let me demonstrate the core functionality. In the query interface, I'm going to type exactly what an administrator would naturally ask. Show me team service messages. Perfect. Notice how simple that is, just plain English, no complex syntax or technical commands required. Our implementation gives administrators two clear options that align perfectly with our architectural design. We have the red query data button and the export to Excel button. This represents the flexibility we built into the system. You can either view the data directly or immediately generate professional Excel reports. Let me start by clicking Query Data to show you the data retrieval flow in action. You can see our system working through the authentication, Microsoft Graph API calls, and data processing, all happening seamlessly behind this simple interface. Progress indicators show our request flow architecture in action, transforming that natural language query into structured Microsoft 365 data. Excellent. Here's our retrieve team service message data, formatted clearly and ready for administrative review. This demonstrates our standardized response principle, consistent professional data presentation regardless of which Microsoft 365 service we're accessing. Now let me show you the Excel export functionality that makes this data immediately actionable. I'll click Export to Excel to demonstrate our modular export architecture. Watch as our system processes the same data through our specialized Excel export tool. This independent export functionality can work with any data source we retrieve, demonstrating the modular design principle we architected. Perfect. The system has generated, and let's click on download button to download generated Excel file. Let me open this to show you what administrators receive. Here's the professional Excel report our system generated. Notice the clean formatting, proper headers, timestamp information, and organized data structure. This isn't just a data dump, it's a polished enterprise-ready report that administrators can immediately share with stakeholders, import into other systems, or use for further analysis. Everything you just saw, from the moment you type a natural language query to downloading that professional Excel report, this is exactly what we're going to construct step by step in this implementation series. This implementation section will take you through building the complete Microsoft 365 admin agent system step by step, following the exact architectural principles we designed. Implementation journey. We'll construct this system through 7 carefully orchestrated steps, each building upon the previous foundation to create a cohesive, enterprise-ready solution. Step 1, project setup and configuration sets the stage with proper project structure, dependency management, and environment configuration. We'll establish the development environment that supports our modular architecture and ensures consistency across all components. Step 2, shared Microsoft 365 service implementation creates our data source foundation. Here, we'll build the core service layer that handles Microsoft Graph API interactions, authentication flows, and data standardization, the backbone that powers all our Microsoft 365 integrations. Step 3, MCP Server, MCP M365 Server implementation brings our Model Context Protocol server to life. This is where we implement the MCP Graph client and create the bridge between natural language requests and Microsoft 365 data retrieval, following the request flow architecture we designed. Step 4, MCP Host Agentic AI implementation builds the intelligence layer that processes natural language queries and orchestrates system responses. This component transforms user intent into actionable system commands, embodying our user-friendly query interface principle. Step 5, MCP tool, Excel export implementation, creates our specialized export functionality. Following our modular design philosophy, this tool operates independently while integrating seamlessly with any data source, delivering the professional Excel reports users expect. Step 6, user interface, Streamlit Implementation Pro provides the clean, intuitive front end that makes a powerful back end accessible to administrators. This interface demonstrates how complex enterprise functionality can be presented through simple, natural interactions. Step 7, configuration files and final setup ties everything together with proper configuration management, deployment preparation, and final integration testing. Will ensure all components work harmoniously as the unified system we architected. Connected implementation philosophy. Throughout this implementation, you'll see how each step connects to the others, reinforcing our architectural principles. The modular design allows us to build and test components independently, while standardized interfaces ensure they integrate smoothly. Our configuration-driven approach means adding new Microsoft 365 services becomes straightforward, and the performance optimizations we built into the architecture translate directly into responsive code. By the end of this implementation section, you'll have a complete working Microsoft 365 Admin Agent that transforms natural language queries into professional Excel reports, all while maintaining enterprise grade security and performance. Let's start building.